According to the Federal Reserve, the average American household is carrying over $101,000 in debt. That's mortgages, car notes, credit cards, and a vast majority are on track to spend the next 20 to 30 years paying a lot of that back in interest. That's not principal, that's just interest and just fees. That's just the cost of borrowing money in a system that was designed to profit from that exact same situation. Living paycheck to paycheck is not your fault. Our modern financial system has created the perfect conditions for this. 30-year mortgages that are front-loaded for interest for the first decade, credit card APRs that are pushing over 24%, student loan balances that take 20 years to even clear, and a society that tells us that the answer is just to budget better, to spend less, be more disciplined, as if discipline was the problem here. Unfortunately, most of the financial advice that you get nowadays, it seems designed not to free you from debt, but just to keep you managing it for as long as possible. It doesn't have to be this way. The truth is, the way that most Americans approach debt today, it focuses almost entirely on cutting spending and making the minimum payments and not ever addressing the actual engine of debt. And that's interest. Budgeting apps tell you to track what you spend. Debt Snowball tells you to pay which card first. Financial advisors are just going to move your money around, but none of them actually help. And they all still keep you in debt for decades. And here's what they don't tell you. Your timeline on your debt is not fixed. It's not locked in the way that they want you to think it is. With the right strategies applied to your existing budget, not a bigger budget, not a second income, not refinancing, most families can eliminate their debt in a fraction of the time. But there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Your income, your debt load, your family's retirement goals, they're uniquely yours. Why would you expect a generic plan to work for you? And this is why we have created the Interest Flip. It's the first truly comprehensive debt elimination and wealth building program that is designed to attack the root cause of your financial situation. It's a strategy that is built specifically around your numbers and your goals. Our results speak for themselves. We have one client who came to me with $750,000 in total debt. This was a mortgage, student loan, and a deck that she needed to pay off. At the end of the month, she had $200 in wiggle room. Her projected debt-free date on our program was 12.2 years. But after just using our program for a few months, on the same income, same tracking, same spending, her debt-free date was dropped to 10.8 years. That's 16 months eliminated in 60 days. And her retirement strategy hasn't even kicked in yet. That's what makes the Interest Flip different. Our approach combines two strategies that wealthy families have used for hundreds of years. Most everyday Americans have never even been told that they exist for them or they can be utilized the ways that we're using them. First off, our program uses the most advanced interest elimination software available. Our program doesn't just look at your debt. It analyzes every single dollar in your budget and calculates the exact payment sequence to hit your interest at the mathematically optimal time. It collapses your debt in real time without you spending a single dollar more than you already do. There's no beans and rice, there's no second job, there's no HELOC, no refinancing. It's just better math applied to your exact situation. A 30-year mortgage run through our software doesn't behave like a 30-year mortgage anymore. Most of our clients become debt-free in 6 to 10 years. That mortgage, done. Credit cards, student loans, car notes, all of that. They're all eliminated right alongside it in the same sequence using the same budget you have right now. The second strategy we use with this is we use infinite banking. Everyone hears about these IULs, but what they don't know, that's exactly how the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds got rich. We're using the exact same strategies that the banking elites have been using for centuries. We're just making them accessible to everyday Americans. And here's how it works. We take a look at what we can do for that IUL structure, and it's specific for your situation. And what we have in there is called a liquidity rider. And that is the magic. That is what changes everything. Your income goes directly into this program, but it starts earning an average of 6 to 11% annually. It's tied to the market, but it's completely protected from market loss. And then, as soon as the program directs you to, you turn around and take that same money out and use it to pay your debts. You're paying down your debt and simultaneously building compounding interest on the entire amount that you have originally put in. You are actually using the same dollar twice. Every dollar that you're earning, you keep in an environment that grows tax-free with no required minimum distributions, no early withdrawal penalties, and no IRS showing up at your retirement party. You are eliminating debt and building a tax-free retirement at the exact same time with the money that you're already spending. But we don't stop there. The interest slip is not a software and a policy and a handshake. When you work with us, you receive a complete financial roadmap, your exact payoff date, your exact sequence, your IUL structure, your retirement projection, a step-by-step plan that tells you where to go, what to do, and exactly how to get there. We also include ongoing strategic support because life changes. New jobs, a new baby, an unexpected expense, your plan adjusts with you. We are not a one call and disappear operation. We're here for the full journey. And because we believe that changing your finances should feel really good, not like you're going to the principal's office, get in trouble, our CRM experience is totally different. You're gonna get humor, you're gonna get real check-ins, you're gonna get memes, and you're gonna get actual humans following up with you. We wanna celebrate your wins because you deserve to enjoy the process of getting yourself out of debt. You're getting your family free. So let's talk about what it actually costs you to not have a strategy like this in place. If you're carrying a $300,000 mortgage with a 7% interest rate, which is pretty close to where we're at right now, you're not paying $300,000. You are actually paying back the bank $718,000. That is a $418,000 check for the bank in pure interest. And it goes entirely to the bank. Add in your credit card interest, your student loan interest, your car notes, and you, the average American family, we're all handing the banks hundreds of thousands of dollars over our lifetimes. And that money should have stayed with our families. The interest flip is not an expense. We're a recovery tool and we are helping you recover what you're already losing. Sign up below and we will show you exactly how. We're gonna use your actual numbers. We're gonna show you what your debt-free day looks like. We can sit down and know exactly what the interest flip can do for you. There's no guessing, there's no vague promises. This is just math. This program isn't for everyone. You do have to be cash flow positive at the end of the month. I've worked this program with folks who have $18 left at the end of the month, and they had amazing results. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do have to be positive at the end of the month. If you have a mortgage, debt, a family you're trying to protect, if you want to send your kids to college without a loan, if you want to retire before 65 and stop watching interest consume the best earning years of your life, then the most important thing you can do is book this analysis. It costs nothing. There's no commitment. We will just look at your numbers together, show you your current timeline, show you what your strategy does, and then we'll show you what our strategy does. And we'll let the math speak for itself. No more managing debt for decades. No more generic advice that doesn't actually fit your life. No more handing the banks a second mortgage when you should be keeping that money for your family. It's time to stop paying it. And it's time to start earning it. It's time to flip the interest.